Udu bislahi minasayitani rajim. Honors to all the Moors, this special day that we have. We call this the Reality Check channel. Because that's what I need from time to time. I need a reality check. So, greetings, everyone. Welcome to the channel. So, the reality check this Friday is about acquiring knowledge. Acquiring knowledge. When I was in my 30s, I finally decided to talk to my grandparents about our identity, birds and the bees. Because something in me always wanted to know. And at that age, I said, well, man, I haven't got it figured out yet. Maybe they know. Some people do it a little earlier. When they're small, they ask their grandparents about things. My reality check is why now. I know the answer. This generation seems to think they got it all figured out. And I can only speak from my experiences. I had relatives, and they don't inquire of the elders of anything. They don't want to know, or they already know. I don't know what's going on. That's why we call it reality check. And the answer is because it speaks in the scriptures about a generation being so wicked that Jesus can't do anything with them. In other words, I came up at a time there was a lot of sanity still existing before integration, before the real slavery. So I had real common sense from my grandparents, my grand aunts, and older people. It just brushed off on me. But now, being growing up, being born in an integrated society, they have no idea what it was like. What it was like when we had our own community. They're really lost. They're lost what families is all about, and they just become a part of the greater community. And I mean just greater in number, not in anything else. So called majority, which is a lie. But they just grew up, when you grew up with integrated teachers and people who don't know who they are, you just you go to your 60s and be lost. Still don't believe in any in other words, you can ask yourself, well, maybe I should talk to them. Maybe they know more than I know since they've been here longer. You think? Now I know some of y'all don't have older people in your family. That should show you something right there. That should show you the weakness of this generation where even the older people are not allowed to live. They're taken out. All this by design, people. So my message to you is to talk to the elders in your family, or if you don't have any in your family, find someone who you respect and just find out what it was like. This has no race or, in other words, everybody should be doing this, especially the so-called black people, because y'all are lost. I'm not gonna say we are lost, because I'm not. A woman can wear dress like she's a street hooker on the TV program where she's supposed to be a business. You supposed to be you're supposed to be a businesswoman. You don't know how to dress. Nobody taught you. You're sick. You don't even know it. You think it's normalized for you to walk around looking like a tramp. Yeah, because that's all you know. And when I talk to you, you say, "Oh, you're a toxic masculine." But I'm just telling what I say. It's in the Bible. You say you call yourself strong Christians. When I bring it to your mind how you should act, you accuse me of being a demon. You love Jesus, follow what Jesus said. You love God, follow what God said. Read the Bible if you're a Christian. Reality check. Reality check. And I'm convinced a lot of y'all are not here. I don't know where you are, but your mind is not here. So, yeah, this is soul food. But I think that soul food you eating got your mind messed up. Stop eating it now. Stop. Just fast. Can you go without eating for 1 day, 2 days? What about 3? All your ailments will be healed if you can do that monthly, every month. And what are you doing when you fast? You're telling yourself that you can control what goes in your body. You're more than flesh and blood. You're a spiritual person. And you use that time to connect with your spiritual self that's going to be here after you leave the body. So, what we got in the chat? Any questions? Oh, I forget. Um, Let me give respect to the people who moderate the channels, the guidelines. They're doing a good job. They're keeping this a free channel where people can speak their minds as long as they follow the guidelines. So keep up the good work. And thank you for allowing me to visit your forum and share my reality. Thank you. Really do appreciate it because you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to have this freedom because we should all have our own. So anytime somebody extends me something because I don't have my own, I have to respect that and thank them. But the day is coming, we will have our own. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we'll be free at last. That's to come. But it depends on you and how much of a reality check you put on yourself. It's a great and a different day. Great for those who are ready for the greatness.